Hi, it's Hazy. Welcome to my channel. Today we are doing Frankenpapers, or my version of Frankenpapers, because I don't know exactly how to do them, but my version of Frankenpapers. And I'm doing it actually in the journal that's been made as well, because I did show you on the video that I didn't do. I did actually do some Frankenpapers, but I didn't sew them, I glued them. So I thought that was quite interesting, and so I thought I would show you those on video, because that video didn't actually work, and I just did a straightforward journal on my journal. Right, and then we do a few experiments with our machine, and yeah, okay. Right, our machine, ours, mine and yours. Right, and so we had a bit of fun with that, and let's have a look. The one I was going to do on video, it didn't work. There are Frankenpapers, and I've used some stitching ideas as well in there for you today. So stitching ideas, experiments, and Frankenpapers. There we are. So please join me today. Please subscribe to my channel. Please give me a thumbs up. Please press notification bell with your crafty fingers, and share my video. Thank you so much. And also please join my Facebook group, Hazy Crazy Arts. On there we have people questions. If you want to ask a question, do not be afraid to ask questions. There's no such thing as a daft question. Okay, I even asked a question yesterday and I got some people replying. So it's to do with machines. Okay, so if you can't sew, that's fair enough. But if you are too lazy to sew like me, then just try getting your machine out. You'll find it's such fun. And if it's easy to get in front of you, and it's not like you have to get it off a shelf and set it up. I know that's horrible. I just have to pull mine across now. I've got mine in a position where I just have to pull it across, so it's much easier to use, and it's all plugged in. It's all done. Just have to remember to switch it off and that. Okay, Nautilus, it's Nautilus already plugged in. Yeah, perhaps that's a bit naughty, isn't it? Okay, so I'll let you get on now and find out what happens in the video. See you soon. Oh, supposed to switch this off, aren't I? Okay, so that's hopefully started off as a landscape. Right, so what I'm just doing is just joining some papers together. Got loads and loads of papers from the other day, and I'll show you why in a minute. Right, I'm not seeing anybody else do what I'm doing today on video, although I know there must be videos, so there might be more tips than I can think of at this precise moment. But I'm just doing, because I've got loads and loads of these from the other day, look, from when we did those little journals, and here they are, look. I'll show you something about, is it this one? I think it must be. That's the one I intended to do on video, but it was portrait. And of course portrait is not what I want. Because you look like you're on the side, and I don't know if they'll join together with the ones that I've done normally. Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of these because I've got to do it there as well, can't I? This is going to be just a complete hodgepodge, and I'm not even caring what I'm doing, as you can tell. Right, okay, so that's what it looks like on the other side. That's what it looks like on that side. Got all these, got loads and loads and loads of bits, all different sorts, getting all the bobbins mixed up. Yes, I was discussing bobbins with people, and it's a different thickness. I'm sure it's a different thickness of thingy in there, thread, thingy in there, thread, that's the trouble. Yeah, different thickness of thread. That's not use putting that next, is it? Right, okay, let's find what we are. Another one of those. And so you can make a whole page. I did this before actually, but I haven't sewn it. You don't have to sew it. I've done that before on a page, but not sewn it. Right. So what I'm going to do now, right, let me just show you one. This is something I've done as well. If you want to make, so if you've got one of those journals, you want to make bigger pages, and it's not quite fitting, the cover's massive and the pages are small. And obviously you can sew them together like this. Unlike, and probably join the pages a bit better than I did there, but my stitching isn't very good, because if you notice, that should be actually green on this side, apart from that one. Yeah, that one. I was messing about with the tension. Obviously, wherever it was right there. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's fine this side. So, yeah, it's because that's so thick, and that thick thread actually does fuzz up a lot when I'm using it in the needle. It doesn't fuzz up when I'm using it in the bobbin, only in the needle. Right. Okay. Right, so I'm just going to tidy up a minute off camera, because we'll be here hours. Right. Oh dear. I haven't put this machine on that. Right. Oh, I'm just oh yeah. Oh, sorry, dog. Pieces of paper falling on the dog. Oh, bless him, he was asleep. He says, yes. So I've done this. I know this is neat, because I was using strips of paper, so it looks fairly neat. What I was going to do is perhaps not sew down each and every, although you can do, I suppose. But if you're going to use it in a journal, perhaps you want somebody to write on it. So I don't know if that'd be feasible or not. And I'm going to I'm sewing around the edges. Oh, did I show you that little one I brought in specially? Let's have a look. Oh, where is it? Oh no, that's gone. That's there. It's hiding. Right, so this is the thing I saw, and I thought, oh, it's got ink all over it up there. So that's added a bit to it, hasn't it? So I found this the other day, and I thought, oh, I remember doing this. So what I did was stuck all pieces of paper, any single pieces of paper together with glue, and then I decided to sew around the edge. I don't know what I was going to do, make a journal cover by the looks of it, I think. But you can use that as pages. I was thinking about sewing around the edges of this, just sticking them together, and because I've got loads and loads and loads of scraps from making my journals the other day. So this is going to be intended to be a short video. Hopefully it will be. I'm going to, it's not going to be red or green. Well, it might be green, actually. There is some green. But I've got yellow. A yellow comes through. I've got it on my tension on 1.5. I'm just hoping this works. Let's have a look. And that's coming through green instead of, oh, I don't know. It's because the threads are different length, different weights, I think. That's what it is. I'm getting some, I don't know what I'm getting today. I'm getting some new thread. I'm getting loads. I don't know if it's shiny thread or not, but I did talk to Patricia, and we was talking about, she mentioned rayon's shiny threads. I don't know if it's that or not. I just like the looks of it, and it's to do with brother. So I thought, oh, brother, yeah, I'll get one of those. Well, anyway, that's what it looks like. Can you see that? I'm not going to move my machine out of the way. But you could make papers up. You can make your own whatever size paper from scraps. I suppose you could sew down every single little thing, especially if you was, you know, somebody's going to write down that way. I suppose if they was writing across the words it would be, but you could actually sew down there to keep those papers together, couldn't you, in straight stitch? Yeah, straight stitch. Or you could do a smaller zigzag. I don't know. Don't forget mine's not very. I think it might be better on straight stitch. Let's have a go. It's just because I can't be bothered to put the new weight thread on the bobbin. So lazy, aren't I? Lazy hazy, that's it. Okay. I haven't changed the width of that, so that would be quite tight. Yeah. All the people with machines, great printing, it's not all funky tension. Some people, it wasn't tension, brilliant, right? Or funky tension, and the needle, not like the needle, that one. But I'm limited, actually, thread, this thin thread with that needle, just brilliant. Okay, so a nice finished page now. Can you see that? I can actually probably take the camera off the thing, but hopefully you can see what I've done there. I've sewn, well, I've sewn most of the things. I haven't sewn every single one, like here and here, because I made a mistake up here. So I don't know. I made some mistake somewhere. So it doesn't matter. Of course, it's just showing you don't have to sew every single piece, but that's what it looks like on the back, which is suitably messy for the people who like that sort of thing. I do quite, actually, because it makes it more interesting, doesn't it? So don't worry about being neat if you can't be neat. It just happens to us all sometimes. It happens to me usually, I think. I just can't be neat. Right. There we go, just cutting some of the threads off. We don't have to, you can leave them on. I've seen people leave the threads on, and it probably adds to the look. That's actually made that paper a bit bulky, you know what I mean, bulgy in places. So what you could probably do there, if you wanted to, you don't have to, is try and flatten it out completely, putting something on top of it, ironing it and all that. And you could fold, where's it? Where's the actual fold? This is supposed to be the fold, isn't it? I'm considering that as the, like this, to put in the spine of a journal. And you can put your paper. I'm going to use that in a journal, definitely. One of those larger journals, definitely. Just for a page of interest, I think that'd be amazing. I'm going to have a go at doing one more. Where's the one I've done? Right, so there's this one, so it's much smaller, much more easier to handle. Okay, so I'm going to do this one now. I'm going to do zigzag along both the things there. Okay, and then you can add it to any paper you like, and put circles on it, anything like that with papers. Okay, so hopefully. I've got a caught thing. Let's get a pair of scissors. I've got it all caught up here. I thought I was being arty. Not really. Yeah, look, there we go, being arty. Look, we've sewn our bits of cotton in between. I think you can do something like that purposefully. So bits of your old cotton in between. Right, to make that a bit more interesting at this side, I'm going to give it a bit of a stitch on the edge there. Oops, I don't. I had a little rattling noise. I think it's because I went off the edge. Yeah. Oh look, we've done that, haven't we? That's even more of an interest. So I accidentally went over the edge there, but hey, it's about a little bit like a bead, isn't it? You're making a bead journal, you know. No, don't do it. I wouldn't do it on purpose unless you know what you're doing. Yeah, because I used to do that at school. I remember doing that at school, and it always used to tangle up, and it did this time for a change. Normally it doesn't. Perhaps I went off the thingy too long enough. Right, okay, so in this journal, I didn't sew it, look. So I just stuck them together like that. And it must be on the other, wherever the other page turns out, this must be this here. Put some down the middle, and joined those two pages together on both sides by the looks of it. So that's sort of like it as well, that is. So I've done that as well there. I'm cutting with deckle edge scissors, and there I could sew actually down there if I want. Don't know whether I can. Can we sew down there? Let's sew down there. Let's actually have a straight stitch or a smaller. I don't know. Shall we just? I'll just leave it on as it is, and we'll do it. Yeah, so, oh no, oh look at that. I've really done that, haven't I? That must be something oh, the thing has come off. Look, I don't know if you can see that, it's come off there. So it's round this, I think, but it's not round the, so that doesn't, oh, why is it gone loose? I think there must be a way of doing that, because I've seen some people say, oh, it's snapped by the looks of it. I've seen people say that there's a way of achieving something like that. Wow, look at that. Can I achieve that? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I see. Where are you? Where are you? Right, so this, yeah, look at that. That's something to do with messing the tension right up, that is. It must have been really, really loose when it did it. I don't think you'd be able to do that on automatic tension. I don't know. Oh, wow. I like that. It's really good, isn't it? I mean, it's really arty, isn't it? Arty of the machine world. The artiness of the machine world. Still didn't find that side. Yeah, it's the... yes, I think it's because the top was really loose and it's now broken. It's hilarious. Not great, isn't it? Yeah, so I don't know how. There's a lady on YouTube somewhere that shows you how to do that. I don't know if it's what's wrong or not. Where's the tension? It's like there's nothing there. Just a minute. I don't want to bore everyone. Right, I'm going to try and see if it sews again. If it does that again, there's something wrong. going to sew a little bit further in. No, it's not doing the same. Yeah, so there you go. Look, that's done that. Look, so I've done that in there as well, so give it a bit of interest. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, look at that, brilliant. Yeah, so I think what happened was, what did I do? Perhaps I reduced the tension to 0 or something. Did I put the tension on 0? I don't know. Have a look. I'm going to put the tension on 0, see if it does. Naughty things we do with our machines. I'm going to come down this way. Right, put the tension on 0, see what happens. Oh no, don't think it likes it. We won't do that no more. Oh no, it's messed it up. Look. Oh no. Right, so that was the tension. Oh yeah, that's it, yeah, that's how it was. So the tension was basically on 0. I wonder if I could put it on half instead, and that would work. Naughty, look, naughty. Oh, it's alright, it is the top one that's mussed up. Must, see, must, not messed, must. I'm not going to break the machine. I don't think you'd break the machine messing about with the tension, would you? Hope not, because I don't want to lose this machine. It's just newish. Right, so I'm putting it on half. I'm not putting it on 1. 1's 2. I'm going to put the tension on half and not do it so fast. Okay, let's put the tension on half. Why has it got a 0 then if you can't do that? So I couldn't find it because guess what? I'd got it like this. So that's why I couldn't find it. Right, okay, so this is what happened. I sewed that, I re-sewed this. That's what happened to that. I think you can do this actually. What the lady said, now this is a while ago. This is the lady, I can't remember who it is, but some lady on the, I don't know if she does a lot of sewing. But she said she says she knows how to, how to do it from that. I haven't seen her do it, but that's similar to what she's done. So I assume you can do it to, put it on no tension for a short burst or something to achieve that. That's if you've got one of those. If you've got an automatic one, you probably, I don't know if you could do that. I'm not sure. But if you've got automatic tension, that's what I love. I love an automatic tension one, really. But anyway, that's what it looks like behind on what I would have considered normal tension. Oh no, I had it on half there, didn't I? I had it on half a mark of tension. So what I'm going to do definitely is definitely put some different weight thingy in my bobbin. I'm going to have to, because it's really, really annoying me. Right then. Right, so now I've changed. I've got a purple on the back. Or purple, what's it called? Avocado, I think. Is it avocado? Avocado, does that make sense? Aubergine, oh, I don't know. Aubergine, I think, on the back. Oh, no, it's not. That's why it's being weird. Right, I switched the camera off instead of the machine. What am I like? But I think it's because it wasn't threaded properly, because I didn't bother to undo the needle, I thought, I'm not going to I know it seems fairly easy to thread the needle. I thought, I'm not threading the needle. I have to remember to press that twice. Oh, otherwise it runs away. Right, has that done it? Yeah, see? Yeah, that's perfect, isn't it? So even before I changed the thing, it was fine. Look, it's fine, see? Oops. Just come along here and do a little zigzag along the edge. Yay! So this is already obviously in my journal, so if you've got a bigger journal, this will be even better. I'm going to do it a bit faster this time. You can do it like that, or you can do it exact or on the right on the edge, which I'm going to do. So look on the other side. You can't hardly tell that's purple. It's very. Just making sure we are. If we need to be a bit more that way now. I'll try it on a 6, see what happens. Okay, right. Well, that's got a straight edge, so I'm going to go on that. You can do it obviously on rough edges, but because it's got a straight edge, I want to make it look slightly different. Oops. I'm going to have to rethread. Hold on. Right, I forgot to unmute them. So now I'm unmute, I mean on the thingy. So now I'm going to do it again, but I'm going to do it obviously on the edge. Oops, there we go. I suppose you could even come down here if you'd like to. I mean, I suppose you can come down there right to somewhere like just here. See that? See that? There, look, there, about there. Can you see that? So from there to about there, you could probably do with your, because that's obviously in the way. So yeah, so that same weight's cotton now. So although I still might do it later because I'm going to get some new cottons. Okay, cottons, it's actually rayon, I think it's rayon, I'm not sure. They look nice anyway. Anyway, I was looking for rayon, so I've got some empty bobbins there, so I can put rayon on the bobbins as well. Yeah, so I'll do that. I'll do that with the lighter colours. Put the rayon on the bobbins. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to add a little bit to the end of my video because I didn't show you. I'm sure I didn't show you these properly, did I? So you've got there. This is the one I sewed the first, right near the end, not far from the edge. I thought I'd try not far from the edge on a straight edge page. Page. Why do I go page? I know what a page is. Why do I go I don't know. And this one is going over the edge slightly. Can you see that? Oh, there we go. You can see that slightly. I'm going over the edge slightly as well. And obviously you could sew down to about here, but you might bump into the page there. So that's, you could do that on you if you wanted to. So I do hope you enjoyed my content today. Please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, press notification bell with your crafty fingers, and please share my video. And please join my Facebook group, Hazy Crazy Arts. Then there we've got lots and lots of tips. They go in depth. Really good. And if you want a question, if you've got a question, or anything like that, or there's something on my video you want to know about, brilliant, you know, please ask. Do not be afraid to ask any question. There's no such thing as a daft question. I'm not sure if I've already said that in the video, but if I have, I do like to reiterate that there's no such thing as a daft question because somebody else might want to know the answer. Okay, we often get that on the groups, don't you? If you look on other groups as well, you say, oh, I wanted to know that as well. Oh, I'm watching this thread because I want to know the same thing. And so, you know, you never know. Your question might help somebody else as well. So don't worry about thinking something might be a daft question. Okay, so I'll go now and I will add this to the end of this video. Okay. Thank you and take care.